starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. Now an option play on 2nd down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. To throw is Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. So the field goal unit is coming on here. And boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. Tucker's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Unbelievable. Justin Tucker has done it again. He ties his own NFL record with another 66-yard field goal.
Another incredible kick by Justin Tucker. And let's face it, he doesn't surprise us anymore, does he? I still remember seeing the replays of the first one in 2021 at Detroit, bouncing off the crossbar and going through. This guy is flat out amazing.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll go option to the short side. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Fields on 3rd down. Smith catches left side. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Henry trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Henry again. And once again, he will not go anywhere. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal. Here's the option left. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They find themselves down here after an interception on their opening drive led to a field goal. But all in all, you'd have to say fortunate to be only down 6.
Yeah, and you know how teams huddle on the sideline before they come out on the field in between series? Guaranteed what's said there is, guess what, guys? We take this ball, move it downfield, put it in the end zone, we're right back to even.
The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 18 carries, 92 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like there's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Draw play. This is Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 88 yards.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. The Bears are 1-0 the year following the win in week 1. They were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. Down to about the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Fields going to take this himself. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Here's Fields. Complete. It's Henry. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, he's still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll complete this to Gibson. Able to slither by. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had 1 week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Well, the road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick 6. So dealing with his deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This defense for the Bears, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now back to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Let's take it at around the 40. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Fields. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Forced out to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Throwing on 3rd down. Fields. Looking here for Smith downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Fields on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's the option going left on 2nd down. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. Fields now to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. They'll run. It's Henry. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Panthers will get the football back. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He was intercepted on that last drive, the third one he's thrown in this first half alone. He'll look to right the ship here, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, back up to his own 2.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Going for it, here's Davis Price. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bucs. They lead here as well as they come up on 1st down. They begin with Henry. Oh, good move. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a. Going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Revealed itself.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 2nd down and 3. Henry running right. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. This drive's been a good mix for passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the end zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. On the option right, it's Fields. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2nd down and goal. Fields. They juked him. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Henry. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Second and 6. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's out right at the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. They'll look to throw. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. They'll set up to throw. Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Back to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. On 1st down, Fields. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. They set up the screen for Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw, Fields. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's a give to Gibson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he'll be out right at the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
In man coverage, your number one cardinal rule, don't get beat deep. And that's why the comeback route is so effective, because that's how they're selling it, Brandon. Taking you all the way upfield before breaking it back down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And it's complete, right back in the hands of Smith. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Fields. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And it's the Packers who have the lead in that one. Hollywood Marquise Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. 3 Tua Tagovailoa touchdown passes there. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Chris Olave, a touchdown reception. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Bears, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
2nd and 3. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he goes out right around the 39. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
There's another stop. One of one's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Bears take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll start with a give to Henry, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Second down, they go again with Henry, and he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Throwing on third down, Fields. And he fires one, but incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll look to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. On play action, they'll throw. And this one is incomplete.
They certainly aren't ready up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On second down, a run with Gibson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So down inside the 5-yard line, I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Gibson. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown, Panthers. Darren Waller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From the 6. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Onto the field now come the Bears. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. Here's Fields. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Fields now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. A quick throw, but incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Fields. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Fields. This pass complete to Reynolds. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. A good pickup there at 22.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's a quick slant. He finds Adam Thielen. Touchdown Bears! Adam Thielen, a 16-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise. Methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
2nd and 6. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A handoff running left is Gibson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to get going again. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for on the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And now here's another interception. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball-hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Justin Fields with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming day. And, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And they will score a pick 6 for Bears touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man. It's Charlie Kolar. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Back to throw here. Over the middle to Evans. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, they're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got a man, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
You hate to see it for a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
We'll find out later on. Was that called before the play? Or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz. And in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 67 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On second down, here's Henry. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. On third, here's an option play right. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll drop to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. 2nd and 4. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They lost a 2 on the play. And the 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been terrific so far. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 2nd and 2. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
2nd and 6.
He finds Bateman over the middle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. As this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Bears, it's a win here in their home opener as they move